Hi Cancer, this is Crystal with Salt City Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your love reading for March 2018. This one wants to pop out, we'll save that and figure out what that is later. So, March 2015, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I'm doing your love reading for you, and please share, like, share, subscribe if you, if the reading resonates with you. Also, I am doing like 50% off of readings for the month of February and the month of March. So $25 readings, usually about $50 is what I usually charge for an hour, but for the month of February and the month of March, I'm only they're only going to be $25. So go ahead and leave a comment in the comments box if you want to take advantage of that, and if not, let's go ahead and get started on your reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March 2018. Show me what they have going on. Something that already popped out. I'm excited to see what that is. So, okay, let's see. What do we have here for Cancer? And then Cancer, I actually don't read in reverse, so if you have questions about that, just let me know and I'll explain it to you. But other than that, here is your reading. I feel like the messages come out either way. So, let's see here, guys. We're not having the world's best month of March. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Queen of Cups. Might be you. Let's see what this card is that popped out. You got the High Priestess. So your intuition. I think this is you guys. Here's the card that popped out. This is the one at the bottom of the deck. I'm just doing this as a follow-up since it popped out, right? So this is a Cancer. This is a water sign person. This could be you, but it's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And then this, the High Priestess, I mean, she's really all about that intuition. And like following your intuition. And the fact that this popped out when I was shuffling, just like right off the bat, whatever you need to do this month of March, like definitely follow your intuition, because something's going on. I really do think this is you, because it's the bottom, this is the bottom of the deck. Sometimes it's not. I really do feel like this is you. If you're with someone who's also a water sign, this might be your partner. But since this is like, she's all about the intuition, so I'd say follow your intuition in regards to like love for sure in the month of March. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's go ahead and take a little gander. She's literally looking at this too, right? Check that out. Looking right at it. She knows. Water signs are very intuitive. I'm a Scorpio, so I'd know. So, what we have here, the center of the reading, which could also be you too, or if you're with a fire sign person, right? And this is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo person. And you got some anxiety going on. So whether you're taking this could be a younger person or somebody who might act a little bit younger than you are. It's a page, right? But you have some anxiety going on. This is crossing you. And I pulled it. So, there we go. You are having some anxiety. Maybe having some late nights. Stressing out about something. In regards to love. Since this is a love reading. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with that. Okay. Doesn't look fun. Let's see. So, in your recent past, you were walking away from something. Could be with another water sign, because these are cups. He's walking around water. Something definitely to do with emotion. Might be leaving a relationship with a fire sign person. Right? Here's our fire sign person. Right? This is crossing you, so you might be having this anxiety. Maybe this fire sign person's having the anxiety and crying. That you walked away from something in the recent past. I want to say this happened like February, January, February. We're in February right now, but this is like, in my readings, I really like to look at things in like a shorter amount of time. So like 2 weeks ago from, so that would be about mid-February this could have happened. Obviously not every time frame is going to be the same, but maybe that'll resonate, maybe not. You walked away from something, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. It's causing someone, a fire sign maybe, some anxiety here. Okay, sorry if there's glare, guys. I'm gonna work on it, but for now, this is as good as I can get. So, top of the mind of the matter, yeah, you feel like you've been putting a lot of emotion into something with a star. See, this again is water. Water is emotion. It's all about that emotion. And you're double fisting it. You're like, not only am I doing all the emotional work for myself, but I'm doing all the emotional work for someone else as well. Or you're doing, you know, this person's putting in a lot of emotion to the situation in a relationship, okay? Or you guys could really have, you know, if this isn't you and this isn't your ex or someone that you just left, this could be something you're really interested in. You're putting a lot of emotion into the situation, but I don't think you're getting anywhere because there's still sleepless nights and, you know, crying and stuff like that, anxiety over situation in regards to a fire sign person. Putting a lot of information, a lot of emotion into situation, right? And it doesn't look like you're getting the results that you want, okay? It's keeping you stressed out. You might feel like you're on eggshells for some reason. I feel like that is coming through with this person. This could also be an Aquarius person because this is a star card. They might be on the mind. You might have, you know, the issue, something going on with an Aquarius person. At the bottom here we have the Ace of Swords. So there's an offer happening, or you're wanting an offer to happen. Okay, this is like at the stomach of it, the root of the matter. Okay, at the bottom you've got the Ace of Swords. So there's an offer that could be coming through, that has come through. I'm kind of sitting on it. But you guys have got just like, it's not like a bad reading, but like I feel like you guys are stressed out. Like this card is just like, ugh, in this position, like it really is. And then you guys walked away. So much emotion put into something. This offer, you know, so let's go. I'll do a follow-up to that too, maybe. Let's see if it's necessary. We'll see what happens. So in your next, near future, 3 of Pentacles, okay? So this could be, you know, this could be all kinds of different things. It could be signing paperwork about something, signing a lease, signing, buying a house, mortgage, getting married. We don't have the Hierophant right here, but sometimes this can be, you know, going to see, getting like eloped, or going to talk to somebody. This could be taxes. But if we're dealing, this is a relationship reading, so I feel like it could be taxes, and you might be stressed out about it. And maybe it has something to do with a fire sign person, right? Maybe your spouse, or the person you're with, or an Aquarius person, right? You put a lot of hard work and effort into it, though. So I feel like this could be you leaving a situation, and then in your future, and you've been stressed out, and then you got to go like sign some sort of paperwork about something, or make an agreement about something. So yeah, we'll do a follow-up for sure on that card. Let's do that now. I feel like I've been doing the follow-ups after, and like I'm gonna start doing it like right at the time. So I'm just shuffling these, by the way. Again, because I've already shuffled them earlier, obviously. Show me why we have the 3 of Pentacles here for Cancer for March 2018 for their love reading. There's the 3 of Pentacles here. Please show me why it's here. Show me why. Oops, there goes a card flying out. What do we got? We got the Moon. We got the Moon. You guys are not having your best time. Okay. So you're gonna meet, sign some paperwork. You might be like leaving. Somebody may have you may have left someone, or somebody may have left you. Okay, in the recent past, and now you have to go talk about something. Like you have to like go sign divorce papers. You might, and this happened. This is a lot like the reading I did for Gemini too, a little bit. But you might go sign some papers. Maybe you're gonna split a lease. Because there's anxiety with this too. The Moon's all about anxiety. It's about inner reflection too. Like thinking, going inside of you and figuring out what's going on. Like self-reflection even. With the Moon. See how there's the Moon here? And then here's the Sun. It's like the Moon is inside. It's self-reflecting on things. Okay. I don't think... I mean, if you guys cheated on somebody with an Aquarius person, and you were with a fire sign person, because we do have the star overhead, You could be regretting it. You might be, you know, you might have had to go and meet with somebody about how to like split up property and stuff like that, and you're like, oh God, like what did I do? When I walked away from this person, or someone walked away from me. I don't see a third party situation in here though, to be honest. Maybe it'll come up later, but I don't think so. So this could also just be, you know, somebody left the relationship. You're having a hard time with it, right? And because you put a lot of emotion into it, everything that you had into it. But yeah, there's a conversation that's gonna happen. Usually this is with like a professional situation, right? But follow-ups, that's the moon. So I mean, you're gonna do some serious self-reflecting in the next couple weeks of March. Something tells me the 18th, something around the 18th of March. So keep that in mind. And then where you are right now, this is where you sit, is the Justice card. Okay, this could also be sign of Libra, because we have the scales here, right? But so this is interesting because it looks like, you know, like I want to say that you may have walked away because you followed your intuition. Honestly, check this out. Remember her, she's facing this High Priestess, and then this is Justice. This is you. So you may have said, hey, look, I have a feeling about something. I'm gonna walk away. Obviously, you know, you're not having your best day about it, right? Put all of your emotion into it with the Star card. And now you have to go meet with somebody and do a little bit of reflecting about something, but you got Justice. So, like, whatever happened in this situation, like, I honestly feel like whatever happened in this, and this is going to be for everybody, obviously, there are tons of cancers in this world, millions and millions, but for most of you guys, I want to say like 60-40, right? You guys, I'm sorry, this isn't, okay, so for you guys, whatever this was, you followed your intuition about something. You walked away from a situation. Yeah, it's stressing you out still, right? Yes, you're inner reflecting about something. You put a lot of emotion into it, but whatever it is, like, this is a major arcana with the Justice card. And honestly, like, you guys, Justice either will be served for, if something happened and someone had done something, they wronged you, then justice will be served. If you did something, then justice will be served for that person. But I feel like some of you followed your intuition, you left someone, and yeah, you probably loved them a lot, but you couldn't stay. Like, what are you gonna do? So, but justice, I mean, in that regard, if that's the situation, then you did everything you could do. There's literally nothing else you could do with the Justice right here in the position of you, right? Unless you hurt somebody and then you regret it and you're self-reflecting, then you know what? Sorry, but, you know, everybody knows that if you hurt someone, eventually it's going to come back and bite you in your ass. So I love you guys, but hopefully that's not, you guys didn't do something to someone else, or hurt someone else. But if it did happen, then yeah, I mean, this could be where you're sitting right now because of that as a result, right? If you are listening to tarot card readings, you are probably a pretty good believer in karma. So, so if that happened, you know, but I don't think that's a lot of you. I think that this might be like 10% of you guys. But for most of you guys, you had someone, you know, you were suspicious. You had an intuition, an intuitive moment, and you know, you had a situation where you had to leave it. You had to leave this situation, and you're still sad about it. Maybe you're around a fire sign Aquarius person, but you, with this Justice card, you did exactly what you could have done, exactly what you should have done. Okay, because that's all that could be done, right? You're still probably gonna sit and reflect, right, with these cards, because, you know, like, Cancers are super sensitive, so you guys are like, even if you didn't do anything wrong, like, we're a water sign, like, you're gonna take full responsibility for it in your brain, you know, and try to figure out what you could have done differently. But with that Justice card there, you couldn't have done anything differently. With the Fool card, this is in the position of how people see you, right? And this person's just like carefree, like they're sometimes it's taking a leap of faith. You know, you may have You may have left a fire sign person for an Aquarian, an air sign person, right? So like you followed your intuition and you left that person, and then, you know, justice was served, and so maybe that person wasn't interested in you after all, or something happened where it didn't pan out how you had planned, and now you're reflecting inside saying, oh shoot, what did I do? And you have this meeting up with people, so you might have to like uproot your life or like change your job or like something. So that could be the case, and then people might see you as, hey, like, check out this Cancer person, like they totally messed up with somebody, and now, you know, like they're stuck in kind of this like foolish way. But this could have just been like, I'm trusting my intuition, I'm taking a leap of faith, and you know, so it depends on your situation. Whatever reflects with you guys, or whatever resonates with you guys, is going to be where I would kind of, you'll know if it's you, okay? You know what you've done or what you didn't do or what someone else did. So your hopes and fears are King of Cups. So you may hope that this might be you. You may hope that you are able to go from the Queen of Cups here to the King of Cups, right? And say, you know, I hope that things get better for me. Sometimes when I think about this, when I see like, so for example, like a Queen of Cups, and then later on, we have graduates to like a queen, or graduates to a king, then, you know, sometimes it could mean that you're wanting to evolve out of the situation and become more of like a tough-skinned, because this is still a super nice guy. This is like, look at this guy. He's a sweetheart. He's like, he's doing, the Cups cards are like, these are really good people. They're very intuitive. They're very kind. They're very creative. They're very helpful. They're very empathetic. They're very forgiving. You know, like they're really good people. But, you know, you might, if this isn't you, you might want to have a relationship with another water sign person, right? But I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like, in my opinion, like with what I'm showing right here, like, I really don't think you guys care about that right now. Unless some of you, very few of you this might not be you. This Queen of Cups. You might intuitively, like, know that this person is wanting something from you, or like a relationship or something from you, and maybe you like that, you want that person to come around and you want a relationship with that person. Maybe like 5% of you, not a lot at all. I honestly feel like you want to graduate out of this situation and get into the place of like from a Queen of Cups to a King of Cups, and kind of get out of that anxiety from the Nine of Swords there. So show me a little bit more about what's going on with the moon here. I want to know about the moon a little bit more. Show me more about the moon and the Three of Pentacles. Please show me why for Cancer. Love reading 2000 March 2018. Please show me why. Do we have the Three of Pentacles and the Moon card here? Because of the Nine of Cups. So you get your wish. I mean, in regards to the matter, you might be really thinking about signing a lease or something, or buying a house with someone, or getting married to someone, or, you know, something having to do with signing all this paperwork with someone you're with, or you're not with. But either way, you're going to go inside and reflect, and whatever's going to happen, you're going to get your wish, because you do have the wish card here. So that's wonderful. So that's a great outcome. This isn't the outcome, this is obviously the near future, but that's a great outcome for the near future. Okay, so that's good. But definitely take that time to reflect with the moon on the situation in regards to the Three of Pentacles. So as your outcome, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I just have to say right now that with this Nine of Swords here, covering the Page of Wands, okay, I was covering it right. with this here, when we go from a 9 to a 10, things getting worse in this regard, okay? You get your wish, that's awesome. But now you're a 10 of Wands. So honestly, I have to say, you guys take good care of yourselves in the month of March, okay? Really do. Like, take yourselves to the movies. Take yourselves out on a hot date. You know, take yourselves to do things on your own with this moon energy so that you can really reflect. And so you can maybe not have to end up in this 10 of Swords energy, because what happens when you're really sad and you don't do anything about it, right? Then you get worse and you become a 9, from a 9 to a 10, right? It gets worse. Things get worse for you. In regards to anxiety and stuff like that. Now, obviously, you're not going to die. This is like this guy's stabbed in the back, or he's laying here dead. It's the end of something, like, overall. But, you know, like, I really feel like there is definitely some serious self-care that needs to happen, okay? This isn't a major arcana. It is the outcome, but things can be changed. Honestly, with these cards, unless it's a major arcana, like when I get clients and I get an outcome of something like this, it's good to know that this is gonna possibly be the case, right? So that you can change it before it happens. So this is mid-February that I'm recording this. You have like 2 weeks to say, well, what is this outcome? Why would this be the case, right? Obviously self-care. But if this is an inevitable situation, which I don't think that it is unless it's a major arcana, but let's just say that it is, and that this situation is the end of something, right? And you've walked away from something in the recent past, and you've done some self-reflecting, and you do get your wish about something coming in the near future, but something still ends, right? Then, you know, then that's what it needs to be, right? And that's the way that it needed to be. However, it's not major arcana, so it's not like it's not. In my opinion, I think that anything that's not major arcana is changeable. You know, it's changeable. So, especially if you have time to reflect on it before and figure out what in the hell it is, excuse my French, so that you can maybe figure out how to reflect on that situation, so that maybe it could have a different outcome later on. That's what I love about tarot, is that if you can see things as the outcome and it's not a major arcana, then you can handle it differently, right? Then you already know what's going to happen, so you can maybe handle it differently. It might still happen, but at least you know it's going to happen, right? So show me why the Ten of Swords is here. I want to know a little bit more why the Ten of Swords is here. For Cancer, for March 2018 love reading, please show me why the Ten of Swords is here. Please show me. Oh my goodness. The people who shuffle these like this, like, I have no idea how you do that, because the cards would be all over the planet. So props to those who read that way. Show me why Ten of Swords is here for Cancer, March 2018 as the outcome. Please show me. Because of the happy home, guys. Come on. Breaks my heart, guys. So this could, like I said, if this is an inevitable situation, some of you might not have relationships that are lasting much longer than February. You know. But like I said, this person, you know, and you walked away from something already, right, in the recent past. So you might just be like having some serious anxiety over the situation with the fire sign person, and you put all your energy and emotion and effort into it. You're meeting with someone about, could be property too. You might be splitting up things. You're reflecting. You get your wish, though. That's the thing that I'm really interested in knowing about. But whatever it is, you have the Nine of Cups, you know. So there's going to be something that will happen that will be to your benefit. Maybe it's in regards to, like, property or something, too. Like, maybe you wanted to keep something and you're going through a divorce or a breakup or something, and you wanted to keep this little car or something like that. I don't know. So it's going to be different for you guys, but something has ended because of this, because of the happy home, or you're sad and you feel dead because of this, or this, you feel like you were stabbed in the back because of this happy home card. Okay, so it's the Four of Wands. See how these two people are happy, or this is dead. So let me do a little follow-up as well, because I want to know. I'm going to do a yes or no on this one, and then I gotta hurry because it's going to cut this video off, but I'm going to ask whether or not this happy home, and this is 50-50 for you guys, not all of you guys are going to have the exact same result, but I'm going to ask a yes or no about whether or not this ending, this is an ending to a happy home relationship. So like maybe this is a breakup or a divorce or something like that, okay? I'm going to ask it right now. So what I do is I'll just pull 3 cards. The center card is going to be, this is the only time I'll read reversals. If it's in reverse, it's no. If it's upright, it's yes. The card to the left is going to be the situation. Card in the center will be the situation as well. Overall situation will be the card to the left, and the outcome will be the card to the right. Okay, guys? So we're just going to quickly lay them out. Ugh, 2 of them want to come right out. So the answer is no. Okay, it has to do with money, I think. We got the answer is no because we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so there's some balance, but you're not with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. For some of you, you could have a relationship that is not balanced. Okay, somebody is doing more work than the other person. There's not balance going on. Okay, that could be why the situation is going to end, but I don't feel like for some of you guys, I don't think it's going to be a total end of a situation. There might be rocky ground. You might feel like you've been stabbed in the back, because maybe you want to have this happy home, but somebody's not helping. Somebody's not doing all the work. Not all the work, but somebody's not doing their share of the work, okay? And so it's keeping, sorry, I'm just doing it this way, but you can see that she's balancing emotion, and that means emotional imbalance, okay? That means somebody's not doing the work. And I'll show you the overall situation as manifestation, as we have the Magician, okay? So somebody's not doing a lot of equal work in a relationship, and you have the Magician here, and he's all about manifesting, okay? He's like literally pointing it. He's like, look at this situation. Like, this isn't fair, right? But in fairness, again, this is, again, something that's not fair, as when this is upside down. But with the Magician, that's great, because that means that you can, it's changeable. This A is a major arcana. I think anything that is with the Magician, something can come of something, right? Because what do magicians do? They can pull a rabbit out of a hat. They can make a relationship right and turn this right side up, right? So you just have to manifest that. I would definitely consider, if you are in a relationship where you feel like your finances, because we have her at the end, you could be dealing with a earth sign person with the Queen of Pentacles here, right? Who's a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn person who's not pulling their weight. Maybe you're not pulling your weight financially. But you can manifest this. See how he's pointing down at this again? You can manifest, you know, a happy home out of the situation with this 9. Okay, you might feel like you're dead right now, but you can change that around to a happy home, okay? But you've got to have a conversation, honestly, and definitely do some manifesting here with the, see what it is. If you are the one who's not making the money and you're not bringing in enough and your partner's feeling like they're doing all the work, look for another job. Like, go online, see if there's, you know, walk a dog, or like, you know, start driving for a Lyft or Uber or something like that. Like, there's ways that you can make money doing things so that you can bring in this money, okay? But if you're the one who's doing it, all the work, and you don't feel like your partner is helping with the money situation, with finances, then, you know, manifest it. Like, let them know, like, hey, we have to have a conversation because I feel like I am doing a lot of work, and I want us to have this happy home together, but I don't want to have to be this unfair situation where I'm putting all my emotions into it. I'm having anxiety. You know, maybe this walking away, and there'll be some passes, even like an emotionally walking away from the situation, just saying, like, because Cancers do that. Cancers will go inside, and they'll stay in their shell, and they'll hide, and they'll just kind of be quiet, and like just kind of, so don't do that. Like, if you have an unbalanced relationship and you're noticing that, then, you know, have a conversation about it. Like, that's one thing that people don't do in relationships is they don't communicate what they're feeling, and then things go to hell because they didn't talk about it. So, like, this is, again, it's changeable, but come on, guys. Like, hopefully we're all to the point in our relationships that if we're sleeping with somebody, we should be able to have a conversation openly and honestly about whatever's going on without either person feeling attacked or argumentative about it, okay? So I'm going to read your guys' oracle card. We've got the Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle, okay? And so I'm just going to pull a card for you guys for the overall, and they're really long, so like 2-3 pages of message, so I'm not going to read it to you guys because I don't want to read this 3-page thing to you guys over a video. So if you want to know more about it, let me know. If it really resonates with you and it's just like going to drive you crazy, like, let me know and I'll send you guys snapshots of what it looks like, okay? Because I don't want you guys sitting around having this stressing out about it. Like, I'll give you guys all the information that you need if you want it, okay? But, and maybe I'll make a website later and put all this up on the internet later. But for now, let me know. Show me overall message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for love for March 2018. Please show me the message, overall message for Cancer, March 2018. Please show me. Okay, I feel like this one might have wanted to come out too. So I'm going to read both of them because I'd rather read both of them than not, and keep you guys away from a message that might be helpful to you. So the first card we got is Star Mother Arrakis. I'm really sorry if this is blurry, but there she is. I gotta kind of hurry because this might cut me off. I don't want to do part 2 of this as well, but if I do, then look for it, and I'll try to make these shorter so that you don't have to do that. Star Mother Arrakis. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. 23. So 1 second here, bear with me, guys. I got a 106. Interesting how they have these out. Okay, so be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon. Funny. Let me just be the moon. So I'll repeat that because I just thought that was so funny. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you coo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Okay, and here is the magician. Okay, so manifest away. And then also, since I pulled this one literally like jumped out, so I want to, it's called Whirling Goddess. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you guys as well, because I want to honor, if it jumps out, I can't just